not just remind you of like school parties? That reminds me of like school parties.
I get very
you know what? I'd always be like going down the A14 and I'd go, Mum, I've still got the shoes on. Welcome back to the group chat. This week, Sapna and I are joined by Bronte and Saroop, and it's so good to have you girls here.
Wow,
Well,
nice.
very blue.
Very
we
blue.
are. Look
at us.
It was
All
not
matching.
planned.
I know, we all got the memo, didn't
Got
we?
some
Unintentional.
on, yeah.
There are a few sore heads in the office today, Bronte.
Oh no.
Well, only because we had a big party last
Oh
night.
my god, it was
Oh my
great.
God,
It was
ASOS.
great.
Yes.
How was it?
So
It was really
fun.
fun.
So fun. Spicy mugs were 10
I
out
was
of
looking
10.
at the stories like, wow, stunning.
Oh,
Do you know what? ASOS really pulled it out of the bag. Like
They
their
really
occasion where everyone looked incredible.
Yeah,
Everyone was ASOS
so
head to toe,
good.
but everyone looked incredible.
But the good thing is, like, everyone there had such different styles,
Yes,
but like
yeah.
we were all wearing ASOS,
Yeah.
so it's like so cool to see how it can look so different on different people and how people style it. That's like the whole point.
It's
What was
also
their venue?
universally right.
Was that Cafe Cecilia?
In Hackney. Have you been before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you
I've
have
heard
so
to.
such
good.
good
food.
Have to add it to the list.
So good.
We
Big
had
shout out to them. Like
Yeah.
oh my god, the food was incredible.
I was really full and I'm thinking like, oh my god, okay, great. So I had the chicken, brilliant. Oh, another main
Start
steak.
with the starters though.
Okay, starters were great, right? Mozzarella. We had a lot of canapes as well. I was
Yeah.
eating them
Nice.
Canapes.
all. It was very well
We had
fed.
Guinness bread.
Yeah, I had loads of
Guinness
stuff.
bread?
Yeah,
Yes.
everything was popular. So it was a lot of alcohol, a lot of food, but it was great. And then the starter came. It was like mozzarella with some veggies. Great, smashed that. Chicken came, brilliant, like huge platter.
roast chicken.
Yeah,
Proper roast.
proper,
Succulent.
really
Juicy.
good.
But like it was like dressed in loads of salad and loads of
Yes.
salad dressing.
And
which
I
just
was saying,
creamy.
if I could eat, I would eat a
Yeah.
salad every day if it was like
was like
that.
that.
Oh, me too. Well, so it's chicken, yeah.
yeah.
I need to go.
So it's chicken. And then, so there's me being like, yeah, great, full. Brings out a full steak. I was
Oh
like,
my
oh.
Full
Like
tomahawk.
full.
After the
It
chicken.
Like,
was
literally-
tomahawk,
Yeah,
wasn't
I think
it?
they were
I
all
was
meant to
thinking
be at
that.
the same time. They were always like sharing, you know,
Oh my
sharing
gosh,
platters.
delicious.
But
Chips.
it was
Yes,
Potatoes,
everything,
roast
and it all came
potatoes.
out. So I was like, okay, great.
sold.
Sorbet
I'm
comes
going.
out.
Sorbet.
I'm thinking
Sorbet.
sorbet, brilliant. Palate is cleansed. No, pavlova came out.
Rhubarb.
Oh my god.
We go again.
Rhubarb pavlova.
We were trying to work out for a long time what the fruit was. It was rhubarb.
So
Oh my
good.
god, delicious. I
It
need
was
to go.
all. It was all amazing. Like
Okay.
I really, really highly recommend going there.
So nice.
And
Nice intimate dinner setting as well.
It
It's quite small.
was, and like we'd been going back and forth so much about like the guest list and who to have, and like we were really worried that everyone wasn't gonna like gel, but it was like the nicest, most amazing group of people all
That's so
together,
nice.
and everyone was so stylish and so cool, and like yeah, I can't wait for everyone to see the professional
Pictures.
photos
Yeah. Very
and
cool.
our content from the evening.
Yeah, and our edits will be live on the ASOS website.
Yes.
Oh my god,
very
that's
soon.
so
Very
exciting.
exciting, yeah.
Wow. Can't wait.
Brilliant. But Bronte, you were busy yesterday.
Yes, I was. I
had-
hosted an event with 50 girls.
Oh my God,
which
it
was
was
fun.
fun.
I know. We hosted an event for girls who sweat at Frame. Have you heard of Frame?
I've never tried a frame class.
Yeah,
No,
great.
I haven't tried it.
So
I've
many
heard
different
of it,
classes.
yeah.
There was
You'd
a
love
class
Frame.
before our like event. That was called the movie star class, and I think they all go in and like strut
Love
around and like
that.
listen to
Oh
music.
my
Yeah,
God.
sign me up. But we did a reformer class, a yoga class, and then a step class.
Sorry, back to back.
And they were all going on together. Don't
Oh, I was like, all
I
of
was
those
like all
triathlons.
one after
finished
the
with
other.
yoga like no, it was so lovely, and then everyone was mingling, and like we all were very British and had cups of green tea afterwards.
I
It was
love
lovely.
that.
Love.
And like everyone was really chatty and made friends. It was lovely.
Wholesome
That sounds
vibes.
so great.
Really wholesome.
We actually had someone was temping in the office for a few weeks recently, and she found her flat. And so she wasn't from London, moved to London for a month, and found her place through Girls Who Rent.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
And
that.
she was talking about it like that's just where I go to.
Oh, that's so lovely. I met a girl last night who had met her housemate through Gals Who Rent. She was like, I didn't even know Gals Who Sweat existed. I thought it was just Gals Who Rent. I was like, no, don't worry, we do.
We got you
Girls do
covered.
everything.
Sweating, renting, travelling.
that.
What else is everyone up to?
You've got some shoots coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, we do. We've got a really exciting shoot on Tuesday, which I'm looking forward to. It's my first proper like SL shoot on location, going out of London.
Where are you
All
going?
meeting at Finsbury Park, not that far, but Oxfordshire.
Nice.
Still exciting. Like
Gorgeous.
nice to be out and about, like something a bit different. So that'll be nice. We're like road trip, like it's road trip
Yeah.
vibes.
It is
Do you know what I
fun.
mean?
Are you
Like,
driving?
group.
yeah, it will be like good vibes and
Driving
stuff.
or
Hopefully
train?
Yeah, driving. So
Nice
like
road trip.
legit, our manager like Emma, our like senior stylist, is gonna drive us all. I was like, it's really giving mum and her four kids.
Mama Joe.
Very strong, but I was like,
Well,
she's-
talking about road trips.
Oh yeah, we've got a few little trips coming up, haven't we? So next week, this is the one I'm the
Very
most excited
exciting
about.
news.
I've been you'll know.
Yeah.
We've been manifesting.
You've
this.
been
I've
manifesting
been manifesting for probably 2 years. We're going to Paris to see Taylor Swift
Next
live
Thursday.
the
A
Eras
week
tour.
today.
Sorry, no, but the most important part is that it's the first concert she's going to perform the new album.
That is so cool.
I'm
She's
literally.
quite famous.
I'm gonna like. I
better
think
be on
I
I
might
think
site.
you're gonna cry.
I'm
You're
gonna.
gonna be on
Oh,
site
I'll
for
be
CPR.
crying all day.
You need
but
to
I'll
make a
probably,
sign.
Does it?
No, yeah, we've got. We're trying to. We've got cowboy hats,
Friendship
Nice.
bracelets.
bracelets.
Love that.
all set.
I know, they've got all the merch.
And
gear
we
in.
just, the baby tees
I
didn't
know.
have the lead time just wasn't
know.
working, so we
But we were going
certainly-
to get cute little, but we're going to find something. We'll have a cute
Get the
outfit.
merch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I want to see all the content, guys.
What do you think
Yeah.
we should wear?
Yeah.
There's so many TikToks being like, what am I wearing to Taylor
I
Swift?
know. Well, people are messaging me being like, what era are you going out? And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's a thing.
that's
are out.
another thing to think about.
Well,
What era
maybe
are
I'll
you
put
in?
number 13 on my thing. So I said to Sapna, I've got to dig out the photos of me going to Taylor Swift for her Speak Now tour when I was like, I must have been 13.
you're like a kid.
Anyway, managed to find one photo. I wrote
Get
the number.
that printed on a t-shirt.
I know.
That'd be sick on a t-shirt.
I had all
Day
the
One
merch.
Swiftie,
I had all
yeah.
the Speak Now merch from when I went to that tour as well, and I can't find it anywhere. My dad must have it somewhere, so I'm gonna have to
Probably
find
wearing it now.
Yeah,
like
he's probably
going out to
like-
the pub and it's like Swiftie top.
But yeah, it's so fun.
That is going to be
That was
such a
nice
good
time.
night. And Paris as well. That is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Paris is
I mean,
fun.
it's all the
It's
favorite
the
place.
whole thing that you guys will have the road trip, the train,
Yeah.
or flight, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you'll have it all. It's gonna be
Yeah.
sick.
We'll vlog the whole thing.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And then after that, I guess like 2 weeks after, we're going to Manchester.
With Sheerlux, yes.
Exactly,
So
another
fun.
road trip.
Partnering with some really cool brands.
Yeah.
We can't say just yet,
Yeah.
but we're road tripping up there.
Exciting.
I
Nice.
know, filming lots of content, doing some podcasts, lots of vlog, TikToks, all sorts of things. It'll be
Yeah.
good. So watch this space.
We're going to take Manchester.
Yeah. Between now and then, if you guys have any recs for us, looking right into the camera now, do send it over to LuxGen so we can go review some places.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else coming up. Daisy, Emmy.
Oh, we've just hired a editor in
Oh,
chief
that's
for
exciting.
Sheerlux Middle East, which is really cool. So it's just really this quarter is going to be really exciting.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
huge. Emmy's growing really quickly.
Yeah.
Though. It's
The
The
so
team are out
huge.
in Saudi and Jeddah at the moment, creating lots of content. So that's
God,
really
it looks so-
exciting.
and
So there's lots
posting
of-
the sun and the sea.
I know, it's
all
getting
day.
me very excited. We were talking about this like Euro summer. Like, I'm
can't
just.
wait.
You're ready for it.
started.
Look
Right,
at you. You're
yeah,
ready.
she's
I went to
done.
Milan a couple of weeks ago and it was like 30 degrees. It was
Oh my
gorgeous. I was like,
God.
I'm ready, Euro summer.
You're ready for
And we were
it.
just wandering the streets, like had pizza
So
outside.
good.
It was honestly
so
gorgeous.
nice.
I'm actually going to Venice in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
which
very
will be
nice.
Lovely. I've never been. I really want to go. Excited to see what all the hype is about.
Yeah.
So fun.
And what else?
I am going in trailing for girls who travel. We're taking,
amazing.
there's 4 trips happening.
Wow.
So there's 20 girls on each trip. So it's about 100 girls, 80 girls. I can't do maths. Yeah, and we're going from Budapest and then we end in Milan. So
Oh my God,
yeah.
please
That's like
vlog
Euro
that.
summer.
I
So
really
like, I
want
feel
it
like
to
I'm really
rain.
going to
It's
take
so
the Euro
fun.
summer on
Yeah.
that trip. Yeah, I can't
Amazing.
wait. I really
That's
can't
so
wait.
great. Oh,
So
I love
fun.
that so much. If you guys like your dream holiday, say you had not all the money in the world, but if budget wasn't an issue and you had somewhere to go this summer and
South
like
America.
South America.
Yes, me too.
I would travel like all around South America. India taken out by us, but
Yeah.
South America, oh my God, so many different cultures.
Yeah.
I think you'd come back like a culturally and experientially
Yeah.
richer person.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
And,
the
the
food.
food. Oh
Yeah,
my
the
god.
food.
It would be so
Tacos.
I'd love to do Fiji.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my best friend is there right
I'd
now.
love to do Fiji.
Or Japan. You've done Japan.
Yeah,
haven't
oh,
you?
I definitely do Japan.
It's meant to be amazing.
Incredible.
My boyfriend and I were actually having this conversation. Do you know what he
Yeah.
said?
What?
He was like, so basically, I think there's this thing where you go, it's the Lions tour. So you basically
Oh.
follow a rugby team around Australia and they just play all the rugby games. I was like, really?
I love that
what
that's
you
how
would-
boys travel.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
He's like, yeah, but how
honestly.
good would it be? 'Cause you just like, you're traveling, but also you're just watching rugby. And I was
You're
like,
doing it all.
right.
really well.
Mad
Yeah,
cool. I
can't
love that for
wait.
them.
And I'm included in that.
Yeah,
aren't
I mean Australia. You're winning. You're winning
Yeah,
just by being in
Australia,
Australia.
true.
You can
Yeah.
go off in Sydney.
I was
do
gonna
your-
say, yeah, at least he's entertained for the day, so you can like go and do all the real stuff.
Exactly. Oh
That's
my
so
God.
funny.
I was gonna say I just want to go on safari. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I did it when I was
Safari.
like really young, but that's like the one thing I would love to do it again. It's
I
just
would
the
also
most
go
amazing
back.
thing.
I've actually been once, but I would
Yeah.
go back to South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm
most,
doing
like,
South Africa at the end of this
Zimbabwe.
year.
You'll
for
have
the
the
first
best
time.
time. Are you
Oh,
staying in
can't
one
wait.
area or are you traveling?
I don't know yet. We'll think of doing it as a whole family thing, and I have a
Do it.
2-year-old niece, so I'm like,
Do the wine tours, go to the wine region.
yeah.
So clever. They have a tram. Basically, the vineyards are all like conveniently in one area. And because obviously you don't want to drink and drive, they have a tram that comes to every single stop every 30 minutes. So you can choose to hop on at either 30 minutes or an hour and 30, and you're just smashed by the end of it. But it's the best day of your life.
Great. Well, should we move on to the hot list?
Yes. Have you guys seen, it's all over the news at the moment, but Gen Zs are swapping out partying for pottery classes, runs,
I'm
etc.,
so here
I
etc.
for it.
keep seeing this all over my
Yeah.
TikTok, like people being interviewed by like the BBC. And
Because
then,
Prism's
yeah.
shutting down, the pubs are shutting
Yeah.
down.
I know. I
God.
know. Uni.
Prism shutting.
That is like uni defined in a
All
way.
of them.
But do you know what I
Surely
actually
not.
think? It's because there's a cost of living crisis
It
and a
is.
mental health crisis. So
Yeah.
I
Well,
do
the
think
mental health crisis is brought on because Prism is closed. what is going? I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Was there a morning? Like,
I
did
don't
we
know.
all?
Is it all prison?
I don't know. I don't think it's all prisons.
Guys, when you go through the metal detectors at prison, that is a different feeling.
know.
Like,
I
can't
did see on
believe
April
this.
Fools someone put that Infernos was shutting down. And I don't go to Infernos anymore, but I was still very upset.
Oh
And I
my
was
god,
like,
yeah,
surely
again, that
not.
would require mourning.
Surely Infernos
Surely.
isn't shutting down. It can't.
Oh my god, Margot Robbie's probably at the closing
yeah.
ceremony.
Oh
for
my
that.
god.
Oh my god, sorry, carry on. But oh my god, I've been shaken.
Yeah. So, but I do think it's true.
It is true. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I honestly couldn't think of anything worse.
It's
these
the,
days
it's
than
just a
going
3-day
out.
hangover. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
so
I do
bad.
get. I think bars are like our thing now. Like I can't
Yeah.
imagine like a night. My thing is just I hate when you go out and it's just really loud. That's such a grandma
Yeah, me
thing
too.
to say when you
No,
can't.
it's
see.
too
Right,
loud.
Granny?
I do agree
And I, like,
though,
can't hear
because
them.
especially if you're like seeing friends, I want to fucking speak. I
Yeah,
want to
that's
talk
what I
to
mean, like, I
people.
wanna
I don't want
catch
to be
up
like,
properly.
what are you
Yeah,
saying? Even
agreed.
last night, my voice was going because I was like shouting.
Yeah, like screaming at the person next to you.
Yeah.
But also, the one thing I love, your TikToks and all your reels are actually like that and really motivating when you're like, how Sunday mornings have changed. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
No,
god,
honestly.
yes.
You're the
So
same
true.
though.
Yeah, but it is like a little bit more like, it does make you feel a bit more positive. Like, still love a night out, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
when you're up early on like a Saturday morning
I
and you've
love
like,
it.
do you know what I mean? It is a
Yeah,
great
Honestly.
feeling.
I'm so happy that we're that generation because
Yeah,
I'm
agreed.
so here for it,
Agreed.
honestly. I love it.
But like quite similar to what you were just saying about like Gen Zs and like the changing things that they're doing. I saw something else today about how like, oh, I can't remember the percentage now, but I think it was like 60% of Gen Zs are regretting their uni degree or like
Oh,
what
because
they
we
chose.
don't use them anymore.
Yeah, and then like it was another percentage of like millennials who've said they've not used anything from education essentially.
What do you think about that?
I mean, can I ask when you last used Pythagoras?
Well, that's what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
I say this all the time. I really loved my uni experience. I thought it was good for like socializing
Yeah, that
and
sort of
like
thing.
getting to know myself. But at the same time, like when I have kids, I'm not going to be someone who pushes university. Like
Agreed.
I just think there's
Yeah.
so many other ways to get experience,
Yeah.
like grow as a person, and like
Yeah.
I think it's great if that's what you want to do and you know what you want to do. You want to be a doctor, go to medical school,
Yeah,
become a
do all
doctor.
that, yeah.
But if you're not sure, it's essentially a lot of money.
It's
Ooh.
a big, yeah.
It's a lot of money and it's a lot of time
Yeah.
and a lot of the time you're not using the degree. Like
Yeah,
I think there's
true.
so many good things that come from it, but it's just showing that like people aren't.
I think also, I guess it's
absolutely.
penning you into a category
Exactly.
that then makes you perhaps less adaptable in the
Yeah.
wider world.
Yeah,
so people
that's
are
true.
almost relying on that. And I think there is a certain pressure that you must choose history or you must
Yeah.
choose,
Yeah.
you know, there's, but actually, I mean, I did business and marketing management. I think it's been very transferable to the
Yes.
role I'm doing now. I wouldn't say, if I'd just gone straight into the industry, I probably would have learned the exact same skill set,
Yeah.
but perhaps would have learned it a bit quicker.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
uni
'cause
was
you're
like almost
straight
like a
in.
pen that kept us all contained for a few years
100%.
whilst we grew and learned
Yeah.
about ourselves.
See, I'm so
What
glad
do you
I
think,
went.
Bronte?
I think uni. I don't think you should regret your decision of going to university at all. I think like if I didn't go to uni, I would not be where I
Yeah,
am today.
I also
and like
agree,
I do
yeah.
nothing to do with my degree, and I still would not like it. It gave me 3 years to like develop myself
Yourself,
as a
agreed.
person.
I totally agree
Find
with
my
that.
like fashion
Agreed.
sense, find what I love,
Yeah.
find like what kind of people I wanted to hang out with, and like meet people that I never would have met, and like people that were doing completely different courses that if I just
Yeah.
gone into what I'm doing now,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have met them.
It's also like your emotional
Oh,
intelligence.
that's what I
and
think.
like meeting
Yeah.
people.
And that's
like,
something that I think
confidence,
coping
like-
with other people, because the thing is, like, you know, if you go into apprenticeships or experience, it's great, but school doesn't set you up for that.
No.
So it's like, if you don't do that after school and you don't want to go to uni, you're in a weird mid space.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. The main thing that you learn from uni is just how to cope with people.
Yeah.
Because at school, you're in such a bubble. They're the same people you've known for
You
like,
come
what, the
home,
last 10
food's
years.
on the table.
Exactly.
Legit, I used to like love school, look forward to it every day, knew exactly what was going on. With uni, you don't know what's going on, and like you learn how to cope in loads of random situations.
and
so
also
I think,
be independent.
yeah,
Yeah, oh,
so there's
100%.
definitely, I think, if we were to say you don't have to go to uni, I just think schools need to do more to prepare us
100%.
for bridging whatever gap it is that
I
you're going to
agree.
The
take.
difference between the person that I was when I left school and the person that I left university is honestly
Oh,
unrecognisable.
100%.
And that's why I think those people that perhaps don't go to university sometimes find those years, those lost years where you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
But also that's a good time to test and try, but
Yeah.
don't beat yourself up too much if
Yeah.
the first job you take isn't what you want to do because
Yeah.
you need to
Yeah.
bounce around to work it out. And it's harder because you're in more of a corporate environment where people
Yeah.
are a bit further on than you and
Agreed.
perhaps take things a bit more
Yeah.
seriously than you.
Yeah. I think you just
then-
need to be
yeah.
headstrong and be confident that like the decision you've made is for you, because whatever will be is like, I strongly believe whatever happens, everything that happens for a reason.
100%. That's
So
I
you'll
agree.
find
like,
just
don't
have confidence in
don't
whatever
like
you do.
regret what you have
No,
done.
yeah.
But I think if you're
Yeah.
someone who's maybe
Isn't
finishing
sure.
school
Yeah.
and you're not sure, then that's maybe where to consider it.
Absolutely,
Because
yeah.
I get so many DMs. at the moment when people are asking about like careers and
How you got
stuff,
into it,
and they're like, do you think I should do a degree? Should I do this? Should I do what you did? Should I do what Daisy did? Whatever. And I'm like, no, like you don't have to have a degree. You don't have to go to university to do any of the careers that you see. Like there's so many other ways to get there.
Yeah.
So I think
But
that's also
you know,
very
you find your
important.
lifelong friends a lot of the time there.
Yeah.
The relationships are
Yes.
so you can't put a price on that.
Agreed.
No,
And
that's
also,
true.
like, for me, I do think it's a bit of a fallback in the sense of, like, if I did ever in the future decide, like, I am really here for a career change, for me, it's like a solid fallback. And I guess, not that we ever hopefully live through it again, but I think during COVID, a lot of people were like, okay, good job that I can get, like, you know, that sort of thing. So it's all, like I say, it's all about doing it with confidence and knowing that that's...
And what would your advice be to someone who's thinking of dropping out?
Don't do it. I wanted to drop out so many
Yeah.
times.
Really?
The amount of times that I was like, right, this isn't for me. And then that was first year, and then second year and third year, I honestly had the best years of my life. So I think just pushing through, and I guess if there is like a certain option for you if you left and you were like, right, this is exactly what I want to do. The
That's the thing,
job is
I think
open
it needs
for
to
me.
be a
I want to
reason.
go.
Yeah.
But if you're just like, oh, I'm just really not enjoying it, I'm just not
Particularly in
sure
the
it's for
first
me.
year, I remember
Yeah.
vividly
God,
calling my
yeah.
mum in first year.
that's so
Yeah.
It was like a
so
few weeks
difficult.
after freshers, and I remember this conversation so well, calling her, being like, I just don't think it's for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me. And she was
Same.
going, keep going.
No,
Because that's the thing you do. You meet people. Like for me, I was like, oh my God, these people are not what like the people that I grew up at home were like. And that's the thing. I think it's an adjustment phase. But also I think consider other options. If you really are hating it, and then like fine, but then look at changing accommodation. Look at changing, you know, like different
Courses,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it might not be the course itself. You might love the course if you just had different friends or something like that, or a different environment. So I think wait for there to be a legit reason for you to quit, and then work it out from that. But only if you're like 100% ready to drop out.
I also think if you're in first or second year, one of the best things you can do if you're maybe not loving it is to sign up for a year abroad or a placement year.
Yeah.
Because that is going to re-energize you for your
Yeah.
fourth or third or whatever year, and it's going to get you the experience you need for your CV. It's like the best thing you can do.
Did you guys do a placement?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, it was honestly the best thing I ever did.
Where did you do yours? Was it here or?
Yeah, it was in London. I did it at Hackett, which is where I met my boyfriend.
Oh my God.
I mean, but like it really does give you like life experience,
Yeah,
and it
it's
gives
true.
you experience for your CV. Like also, it was more than a year. I think it was like 18 months or something. And like
Yeah.
imagine having that much, and then they pay you. So that's
Yeah.
another thing. You save
Yeah.
all that money.
But it's like a break from studying as well. So you
Yeah.
realise what the real world is like. So you're right. And then you go
Exactly.
into your final year with so much experience.
Exactly, and you a lot of the time your course is then tailored in your final year to kind of use what you've used in that placement year for your final projects or your dissertation or whatever. So it really
And actually,
does
even that
help.
extra year, I looking back, if I had gone to uni perhaps a year later or had a placement year, I think I would have been a bit more mature intellectually, perhaps. And the way I look back at the way I wrote my dissertation, things like that, I think academically I would have done better because of that sort of maturing.
It is all time as well, because I then did a master's kind of in between COVID somewhere, and I think the way I approached that was so different to how I did my uni degree. Like you just do gain like experience and like maturity, and you just do it differently.
Have you guys seen the new Bumble rebrand?
I saw this. I don't understand.
So they've they deleted all their Instagram posts or archived them, whatever.
Wow.
Have changed the logo, and they've done sort of memes. It's like Victorian memes. It's quite funny. Anyway, everyone's sort of been anticipating what's this next move, because I guess the whole dating landscape has changed.
Yeah.
They're just having to sort of keep evolving as the dating landscape is evolving. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see, but basically I think what it is that women no longer have to make the first move.
Nice.
Right,
But I
okay.
guess that was their
original
their
point.
USP.
Yeah.
So but then actually, what if you don't identify as a woman or a man?
How
That's
does it work
true.
if you're
Yeah, so anyway, I think I'm excited by it. Bumble, I've always marketing first and always quite creative, so I'm
Yeah.
just excited to see.
And when she was like throwing the phone and she was like, I don't want to do dating apps anymore, I was like, you're speaking to a lot of girls right there.
Yeah,
That
because
is
people
clever.
are. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But that actually has made me think. I think a lot of brands could benefit from having a total refresh.
Rebrand.
of
Yeah,
that.
especially
so
the ones
true.
that you just know so clearly.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, I mean, obviously there's like the classics, but it's quite nice to have that refresh.
It's like when
Yeah, something
Burberry
different.
completely,
Yes,
you know,
that
I
was
love
the
that.
best.
I'm so for things like
Yeah, me
that.
too.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think like change is scary, but sometimes change is needed, isn't it? Like it's good.
Have you guys seen there's a bonus episode coming of The Summer I Turned Pretty?
Yes, and I can't wait.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched it.
It's what? You have to. It's
Yeah,
so
I
good.
know. Sorry,
you need to
guys.
so
Just
good.
really
binge watch
haven't.
it. Like
Okay,
it's
fine.
it's so good.
It's like their 4th
Quite
of
sad,
July
actually.
episode, basically, I
Oh,
think. Because, you know, they always go back to the beach. They go back to Cousins for 4th of July.
So it's just one.
Just one before the
bit of
next
tease.
season.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Which team, Jeremiah or
Conrad. I'm Team Conrad.
same?
Oh, see, I watched Jeremiah for quite a while, and then after that last episode, I was like, all right,
I
Conrad,
know.
you've got me.
But have you guys read the books?
No.
I really recommend
Are they
reading
worth
them.
reading?
Honestly, yeah.
I'm
Honestly,
not very good
I
at
really-
reading things that I know what's going to happen. Like, I want to be
Yeah,
a page
'cause you
turner.
know
They've,
what's
Yeah.
they've changed it a bit.
Okay.
And there's there's 3 or 4 books, and I guess those are the ones that, like, on the TV show, they've not come out yet, so it's
Right.
sort of stuff you haven't
I'm
yet
so excited.
heard about.
I can't
Yeah.
wait. 4th of
I
July,
know,
I'm going to be there
me
on my
too.
laptop.
It's going to be
You
great.
need to watch it.
I know,
seriously.
clearly. I'm missing out on a lot.
Products we're loving. I want to know what everyone's obsessed with right now.
I'm kind of ready. Recently, I don't know why, I have had an influx of like anti-brown spot products, but
yeah.
do you know what? I'm here for it because in the summer, even if like the sun is out for 2 days, I will always get brown spots. The other day, my friend was like, "Oh, your freckles are coming out." I was like,
No, babes.
I was like, "No, babes." I was like, "I don't get freckles." I was like, "That's just my brown spots." So currently trying a lot of them. The cordially one, everybody's a
Yeah.
big fan of. Loving that, but also in my SPF every day, like twice a day if I need to sometimes. Always the brown spot one. Garnier's got one. L'Oreal's got
Love
one.
the
Bang them all
Garnier
up. But
one.
try them all. They're so good.
Yeah.
Non-greasy. And hopefully there'll be no brown spots this year.
Yeah. Love it. Also, vitamin C is very good for that. I've been using
Very
the
good.
Lumine vitamin C. Very good.
The Lumine CC cream. Can
Oh,
we talk about that
so
as well?
good.
I've been looking for a
It's
good
so
CC
good.
cream for years.
Oh.
This one is my favourite. I
Yeah,
always
same.
go to it at the weekend when I can't be bothered to have a really
Skin
big
brightening,
face.
yeah.
I
Do you
really
know what
like
else
them.
on the topic of SPF? I've started using a new face SPF. Piss Bowen bought one out
Okay.
for face, Factor
Okay.
50.
Love always
And like, I'm
50.
acne prone skin.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is
It's
that good? Is
great.
that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been using it for the past like month.
You've been
And
good.
I've really enjoyed
I
it.
bet it smells good.
Yeah, it smells so good. It reminds me of like childhood holidays when your mum would
Oh
be
my
like, right,
god,
get the sun
yeah, the
cream
smell
on.
of sun
And
cream
I put it on in the
always,
morning. I'm
always.
like,
Oh,
I
it's
love
so
it.
good.
But I
it's
go
really
through
nice.
SPF like nobody's business because you're putting it
Yeah.
on every day, right? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
we need to increase the bottle size. That's the only thing I'd have to
Ultraviolet
say.
is my favourite one.
You're a big fan of that one, aren't
I
you?
haven't
I do
tried
want
that.
to try
The
that.
Australian one.
Oh, they are good.
Really
actually.
gentle, really nice.
Chicken ones are good for the ocean.
Bronte, is there anything else you're loving?
Oh gosh.
I'm loving your football top, by the
football
way.
shirt, yeah.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm loving this.
We've been
I
talking
literally
about
ordered it the
Football
other
shirts
day.
are coming, yeah.
I saw it on Instagram and I was like, add to basket. ASOS.
Oh, very nice.
ASOS.
Ah,
Full
Wow.
ASOS fit.
I
She's
always pay
really
for ASOS because I have
supporting.
next day delivery, so I'm like, I
Yeah.
know that's coming
Makes
tomorrow.
such a difference.
Exactly.
But also their stock changes so quickly, so there's actually newness all
So
the time.
good. So yeah, everything's ASOS. There's a green version of this that
Yes.
I love, and I couldn't choose between the two.
Oh, I
So
really
I
like
feel like
that.
blue. And I'm glad I went for blue because we're all in blue.
Clearly.
But yeah, I do like the green.
It's really nice.
Really nice. It's just so easy, comfy. you know?
Yeah, throw it on.
Really
And also,
nice.
you're just manifesting Euro summer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm ready.
What are you guys loving?
I have been watching American Horror Stories. I always watch American Horror Story. Like,
Have you seen?
the
So you've seen the
series.
Kim K one?
Yes,
Okay.
I've seen all of them. I've literally been watching them for years. But they came out with another like not limited series, but like a mini series kind of thing called American Horror Stories. So it's like it's kind of like Black Mirror. Every
Oh,
episode
fine.
is like a different thing,
Big twist.
and it's like kind of with the themes of American Horror Story, like the various seasons. There's like one person from each thing, all the same kind of actors. But it's like every episode is completely different, and I really like it. Like they'll randomly link things back, so like if you haven't watched them, you'll miss that out. But
Yeah.
actually, I watched my boyfriend, and he's not watched any of the other ones, and he's still got
I
it all.
really want to sit and watch it. It came up on my like suggested for Netflix. I was like, I really do want to try and watch more. It's like
So good.
fun. There's comedy. No, it's a bit of like satirical. No,
No,
very serious.
It's not serious,
Okay,
but it's
fine.
like it's horror.
Yeah.
It's like horror TV show.
Like a bit
You
gory.
can tell Daisy
Yeah,
and I
I'm
have
kinda
not
good.
watched it. We're both like,
I'm thinking, okay.
I
But
won't
they're
lie.
shot amazingly. There's the
Okay.
best actors.
I've heard
in
the
it.
bet. Yeah,
The
I've heard it's really
costume's
good.
incredible. The like storylines are so good, and they're all very out of the box. And yeah, I just think they're amazing.
Kind of here for that.
Yeah.
Daisy, what are you loving?
Does anyone watch Mummy Diaries?
Oh, we were talking about this yesterday.
Side note, that starts again tonight, so I'm going
What's
to be
Mummy
all over that.
Diaries?
Oh, I
shit.
don't know.
Sam and Billy Fairs. It's my guilty.
oh, sorry, I used
Oh,
to.
on like
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, I used to.
TV feels like a wild concept when we
yeah,
have
I know.
Netflix. I'm like, oh,
On
TV.
TV, yeah,
Sorry,
that's the one.
a real channel.
Even the word
Sorry,
TV.
yeah, TV.
Okay, have you heard of the drinks brand Punchy?
No.
Yes.
They've just released a can of electrolytes, and there's a mango flavour and blueberry flavour, and they
Nice.
taste so good. And obviously,
Yum.
amazing as
Ooh,
well
love
that
that.
you're replenishing your salt.
Yes.
Haven't tried the blueberry, but I tried the mango, and it was
Rate
really
it.
good.
Oh my god, I love that kind of thing.
Another sort of drink to
Yeah, I
replace
like
the Diet
that.
Coke. You
Yeah,
know?
I
I've been
love
drinking
that.
Trip. I've been loving
Yes, you
Trip.
have, haven't you?
Like I don't know how I only recently started trying it.
Do you feel more relaxed for
Genuinely,
Do
I
you?
love
Yeah,
Trip. Like
in the
genuinely.
evening, trip with dinner,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
I've been
Oh,
getting
I
it
have
for, like,
noticed you have trip with dinner.
yeah, I like trip. Also, first, H, like first, but with an
with an
F.
F.
How my boyfriend
It's like
says
you
it.
can't pronounce
I'm
that.
thirsty.
Yeah. They have brought out a drink. It's the founder of Vita Coco.
Okay.
And it's the only drink on the market at the moment with pre and probiotics in. And it's
Oh,
like
that's
a small
interesting.
kombucha. It's not a
I'm
kombucha.
I'm
but it's kind of like
salivating.
that. Yeah.
Like I'm so
It's
thirsty
fine.
right now.
Listen.
I've had them in my fridge just to try them out, and they're so good. I really recommend.
No
Yeah,
way.
apparently they're gonna come like they've just started coming into.
There
shops,
never
so.
used to be this many
Never
drink
been.
options.
No,
Have you
yeah.
seen Kylie Jenner's new drink brand?
Sprinter,
Yeah, I did try
No.
that in America.
Did you? Was it good?
It was no different to anything I
Standard,
tried.
yeah.
What was Air One like?
Oh guys, it was like
What was your order? Tell us.
So I got the Hailey Bieber smoothie.
Okay.
obviously.
Love that.
Which was it was delicious. I was really proud of Hailey for that. That was really good.
What? 10 out? Are we talking 10 out of 10?
Like it was good.
What were the flavors?
Strawberry, vanilla. It had like collagen in.
Oh,
it
it's
had
like
sea
Okay.
moss, like all
Oh my
of
God,
the
that's
goodness.
actually Hailey Bieber
Yeah.
in a smoothie.
Yeah.
I did spend 115 pounds.
Not
the
on
smoothie
just the
itself was £20.
Oh,
Did you see Millie's video where she was running around
Yeah,
Air
trying to
One
find
try and
it.
find the most expensive thing? And I
Oh
think
my
she got
God.
like, there was like a steak that was like
Yeah.
$100 or something.
Yeah,
That's
ridiculous.
wild.
It's so expensive there, but honestly, it's just like so fun. I was
Yeah.
walking around like, why am I getting excited about a supermarket? I'm not sure.
Is it like Whole Foods
Oh,
on
always.
steroids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's the
definitely.
best
And
part
all
of a
the
holiday, though.
snacks.
Yeah.
Supermarkets.
Oh my
shop,
God,
always.
French supermarkets.
Always.
I love
Spanish
them.
Any abroad,
supermarkets.
Spanish
Yeah.
supermarkets know where it's at.
Oh, the boogles.
Oh,
Everything.
they have that in France as well.
Do they?
But the
So
Milka, the
good.
chocolate options.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You can get that in the UK.
No,
but
because
it
of the
hits
sugar
different
tax and
out
because of
there.
loads of
Okay.
stuff. Loads of stuff is like, oh, guys, we are living under a rock. When you go to the US, I come back
I've
with
never
diabetes
been.
type 2
Oh,
every time.
honestly, it is
Genuinely.
crazy. Like the free refills. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
insane.
every
I'm
restaurant
so
free
here for it.
refills. I'm like,
So good.
yeah, crazy. I got a thing of fruit. It was like mango and strawberries. I think it was £21. Just a little thing of fruit like you get in Tesco. But
Madness.
yeah,
That is wild.
crazy.
Wow. There's something else I've seen actually. I've not been using it, but I saw it and I actually put it in the hot list. It is basically this new condom brand, and it's for basically all.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to say
I was
that.
just like,
When you said that,
I
I was
said
like,
you
my
said it in
brain
a
was
really,
shut
like,
down.
you said it in a really sweet way. Condom.
God, I know. I was like, what
Not
did
like
she
you're meant to
say?
be like condom.
Yeah, I know. I was
Condom
like, hang on, are we talking about a condom?
Oh, okay, condom.
They're
It's
condoms.
because you're saying like condom,
Yeah,
not condom.
you've actually made it sound really classy.
Condom.
Condoms.
Condos.
Sorry, have you got
Anyway.
a condom?
It's a condom brand.
Such a polite way of saying
I was trying to say it in a nice way. Like, we
That
must
was
be
nice.
jarred
That
when he's
was-
saying condoms.
No, it's very sweet.
Okay, it's a new condom brand.
Is it cool?
It's really cool. The packaging's amazing, and it's all
Oh, I
geared
get what she
towards.
was like. I
It's
haven't
Lux
used
Gel.
it.
I know,
I was trying
When
to
you're like, I haven't used it, I was like,
It's
what?
Lux Gender
Okay.
condom.
It's Lux-Gendered condoms, but it's because it's geared towards women. It's the
Okay.
first condom brand that's like all about women. Obviously, you don't wear it yourself, but it's for
Oh,
like
right.
your pH levels down there to like make sure that it's like it's not really horrible latex that's gonna hurt you.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
it's
I
all
like
about
it.
like reducing UTIs and like it's like
Nice.
the first thing I've
Is
heard.
it
Finally.
pretty?
Love
It's
that.
pretty. So yeah, it's called Nixit, I think.
Okay.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Check that
I'll give
out.
it a
Love
try.
that.
We love that.
Report back.
Oh,
yes, I
yeah. You let us know.
Tried and tested.
Also, the Garnier hair food mark.
Oh my god,
Oh,
yes.
so
I've just got
good.
I've just got a
Coconut.
top up of it.
Smells
Coconut.
so
For
good.
the
Oh.
slick back
Yeah.
bun as well.
Yeah.
So good.
Amazing.
Oh, just leaves your hair very soft as well.
Yeah.
I actually have a question for you. Do you think you'll run a marathon next year? I see all your content and I like sit there and I'm like, okay. Sometimes I'm like, she's training me. I'm like, these are the electrolytes I need and the
It's
food
the
I need.
easy 10K in the morning for
all
me.
the time.
I'm
Pre-work,
like, easy.
pre-work 10K.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm watching an athlete. So where's the marathon at?
I mean, it's ultra marathon next, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh my god.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Guys, you always bring the running back.
I know because you know what? I find it genuinely. I'm just sat there, but
Oh,
I'm like
same.
inspired by it,
Yeah.
and I don't even like
Ultra
go out. I'm
marathon
like
are we doing?
inspired.
Oh, don't ruin it.
I've just made that up.
Listen,
We'll
if
see.
you
I'd
just
like
carry
a challenge.
on.
I'd like a challenge.
Triathlon.
We'll see. Yeah, try.
High rocks. Should we do
Hard
high rocks
skis
together? I
there,
really want
maybe.
to do
You
it.
could run the entire length of Africa.
Oh.
I got a selfie with him.
Yeah, I
on
saw.
Clapham
I'm
Common.
so jealous.
Was
I
he
in Milan
nice?
watching your stories like.
He yeah, and also I saw him twice when he was
Hardest
running the
geezer.
marathon.
Also, he's just been on Diary of a CEO.
Who's this?
Yes,
Has it come out
hardest
yet?
geezer.
It's if you
Hardest
comment Russ
geezer.
on the post.
The guy who just sap, you all know him. The guy who just ran the length of Africa.
Oh come on.
The
Oh,
hardest
come on,
geezer.
Sapna.
The
I
ginger
don't keep
geezer.
up with sports.
No, fair
No,
enough.
he's been everywhere, all over the
He
news,
just
all
ran
over
the length of
socials.
Africa,
Okay.
and So he did it take just over a year?
Yeah,
Something like
it's like
that.
a year and
And
a half.
Sapna, to put it into perspective, he ran 60 to 80 kilometers a day, which is 2 marathons
But like
a day.
he
every
got
day.
Living in a
robbed.
van.
He had to deal with like
held at gunpoint.
gunpoint. Like he
Oh, yeah.
experienced
He
got kidnapped.
so much stuff.
Diary
Yeah,
of a CEO is coming out with the full debrief.
yeah,
God,
very.
amazing.
I knew it was him. His
Amazing.
girlfriend is hot. Have you seen that?
Really?
So we've been messaging on Instagram. Yeah,
Oh, that's so cool.
I love her. So
I love
much.
that this man ran the length of Africa. And we're like, his girlfriend's
His girlfriend-
really hot there.
Yeah, I saw someone put up a story like the girlfriend deserves a medal as well, and I was like, she does.
She didn't go out once, apparently.
I know, she's gorgeous.
That's
girl.
insane. But yeah, ultra for you next year.
No, I think you should start swimming next. You
Yeah,
could swim the English
triathlon.
Channel. That's fun.
Oh, that's like that came out recently. There was a woman who swam something or other. I don't
English
know what it
Channel,
was. Was it the
probably.
English Channel?
yeah, you
maybe.
should do that.
Would
I
you
could
do
really
that?
see you doing that.
Maybe get the ultra marathon done and then go.
Yeah,
for it.
Yeah. You can do like ultra tries and stuff like that.
You
though,
can
you
do
just do
all
extra.
sorts.
Also,
Have you
everyone's
got
doing
something
challenges.
that you're like geared towards, or no?
Not
You're
right
just
now,
loving it.
yeah.
You're just enjoying
Yeah.
it.
Just loving
Easy
life.
10 in the morning.
maybe an Iron Man.
Maybe. I saw Lucy Georgia at the weekend. She's doing
she's
it.
doing
Yeah.
it in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Isn't she? Good on her.
Coach Daisy, love it.
Should we answer some questions?
Yeah, let's. How do you girlies stay motivated to eat healthy and exercise?
I
feel
watched
like
Daisy's
Bronte, you
stories.
could-
Yeah, Bronte, you'd have a good answer for this. I think.
Do you know what? I love how it makes me. I know it's so cliche, but love how it makes me feel. I know
Yeah.
that if I eat bad food and if I eat loads of like sugar and all of that, the next day I'll wake up with like a sugar hangover and I will
Yeah.
just not feel good. I like my mum has brought me up with being like, eat this because it's good for your heart, eat this because it's good for your
Yeah.
liver, eat this because it's good for your brain. So like the whole time when I'm eating, I'm like looking at foods like this is good for this body part, this
Yeah.
is good for this, and I just think it's like longevity of like my life. I'm
Yeah.
like, if I put
Yeah.
good stuff in now, I'm gonna get like longevity out
Yeah,
of
that
it.
makes sense.
I also really enjoy good food, like delicious,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
healthy, good, like whole foods.
Yeah.
I didn't. I went for a stage at university where I'd literally just eat like pizza, sweets, like Domino's whenever I could.
As
And
we
I
all
think
do.
you have to go through that stage of life.
Yeah. I was brought up with very much like everything in moderation. So it was like very like I've got eczema, so like I can't have a lot of sugar, but like like you say, you have it in moderation. So it's like don't beat yourself up if you've had like 3 Kindles.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. But then like have an apple. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all about balance. That's what ours is. I mean, whenever anything's open on your table, I'm just like, please can I have a bit.
We are our table upstairs
Snack
are good
table.
for the snacks. Yeah.
But I agree, it's all about balance. I feel like I was brought up the opposite way. I was literally like, eat anything you want, eat all this chocolate, eat all
Really?
this
Love
cake,
that.
which is so lovely as a child. But as I'm getting older, I'm like, no, I need to actually rein it in and
Yeah, I
think
love
about what I'm putting in my body. Obviously, enjoying all the chocolate and
Yeah,
the cake,
all that stuff.
but making sure
The
the good
other-
stuff's also coming in.
The other way I stay healthy, I watch Daisy's stories. Yeah. Your
Guys, so I'm
breakfast.
fancy, not
Your breakfast. Her work from home breakfast.
They
Oh, they
are.
It's
look
like-
so yummy.
favorite thing at the moment. The Greek yogurt, and just with as much texture, flavour.
Yeah,
as
I
you
love
can,
that.
Peanut
you know?
butter.
Frozen,
Chia
frozen
yeah.
blueberries.
Oh my god, yum.
Granola.
Do you know what I
honey,
also
peanut
think is
butter.
finding like working out, my motivation is like finding something I really enjoy.
That's
Yes.
so true.
And like not pushing myself just because I'm like, I probably need to go work out. Like, let's go and do it.
Yeah,
If I
I
don't enjoy
agree.
it, I will not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I get out of bed and I have something that I love doing,
But that's
then I'll go
better
and
for
do
your
it.
brain as well.
Yeah.
That's better for your
Yeah.
mental health.
Yeah, definitely.
Agreed.
So find something that like you really enjoy that you know is like moving your body.
And
Don't
new
just
stuff.
do running because everyone else is
No,
doing it.
yeah.
That's what I think because
Walk.
everyone is
Yeah.
running at the
Walk
moment. It's
is
such
so
a trend.
That's,
Yeah.
I do a
walks
lot
are
of
so
walking.
good.
But I think trying new exercises when you're in London, particularly. Like, I didn't know I loved boxing, but it's so fun and
Yeah.
it's like such a good, easy workout. Like you can do it in like short amounts of time as well. I don't always love like can't do like 4-hour runs, but like 20 minutes of like hardcore stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just
Yeah.
try different stuff like bar or something like that.
Those endorphins. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, so true.
Ideas for spring summer work fits, please.
Linen.
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 Nice. I think waistcoats are really great. A linen waistcoat.
Linen.
Or just
Double denim, as
Double
we're
denim.
sporting today.
yeah. If you're in a slightly more professional office, a nice white shirt and some tailored trousers.
Yeah,
Keep it
always,
light and
definitely.
flowy.
Yeah, I think minimalism sometimes is
Yeah.
easier
Yeah,
for spring.
good, just a very good basic white t-shirt as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, with a nice pair of tailored trousers,
belt.
jewellery.
Oh, striped as well. I'm really
Striped
into the striped
trousers.
shorts, striped trousers.
Yeah. Maybe not for the office, for a corporate
No, not for a
environment.
corporate girly. Well, if you go for a little white linen with a nice
Yeah.
blue pinstripe,
Yeah, that's
depends on what
nice.
stripe.
Like that.
Very into shorts at the minute. Going to Disney World, so obviously you need to wear shorts because I can't have skirt. You know.
Yeah.
So striped shorts. That's every single pair of striped shorts on the internet
Yeah.
I've looked at.
I'm just waiting for the selfie of you with
Oh,
the
the
Minnie
content.
Mouse.
Me. I'm gonna be like this and the gang. Pluto's gonna be out. I cannot wait. Honestly.
Where to buy good quality blazers?
Oh, naked fashion all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
naked are really good.
Tell you what, H&M right now
Yeah.
is also very good.
Do you rate H&M actually?
Also,
Definitely.
the best, most affordable place to get great blazers is the charity shop men's section.
true,
Honestly,
always.
all of my
Great
best
idea.
blazers are there, and
Yeah.
that's
Do you know
so,
what
so
TK
good.
Maxx men's section?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah.
TK
I've
Maxx
got a few
men's
of-
section.
a few
Don't
from
sleep
there
on
and I
it.
love
TK
them.
So
Maxx,
good.
isn't it?
In
Absolutely
general.
the best.
So
Like Home
good.
Sense and TK Maxx
Yeah.
Oh, Home
makes me
Sense.
feel some kind of
If
way.
only
During
Home
COVID,
Sense.
that was like,
Yeah.
oh
That was
my
like a day
god,
out.
oh,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That was a day out.
it
TK
still
Maxx.
is, to be honest.
And the mod box section of TK Maxx.
Oh my god,
That
find
is,
some
it's like
absolute
Zara.
steals.
I'm like, oh my
Finding
God.
Stradivarius in
Yeah.
there.
And you're like,
Also,
so
can I
good.
just ask who buys the food at TK Maxx?
Yeah, that is what I'm
My
slightly
parents
like.
used to always be like, "Don't pick it up; it's out of date." I was like, "Is that legal?
But like,
Is
surely
that
it
legal?"
is out of date.
But it can't. That's
Well,
illegal.
pasta
so I think
can't really.
Well, no, not
it's
pasta,
just
that's
like
the only thing I
ham
do get.
Turkish
Yeah.
delight.
Yeah.
And like, it's like really
All
weird.
the sweets
Yeah.
and the chocolate. I'm like, how long has this been here?
Chocolate
Yeah,
raisins.
true.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
I
Listen,
always
I
used to get my
can't lie.
suitcases from TK Maxx. That's
Yeah,
the place
that
to get
is
I
good.
won't lie. I always get the jelly belly jelly beans because they're really
Oh, my
expensive
granny
normally.
does that as well.
Oh, I love that big and tasty.
Two granny references
I
today.
know. They're so good though. I rate that. That is the one thing,
yeah.
and they don't really go out of date. I don't know.
No,
Loads of
probably
sugar.
not.
Maybe one more fun date ideas.
I'd love to go pottery making.
Yeah, I mean, we keep saying we need to go pottery making.
That's fun,
I think that'd be a really cute
Paint and
date
sip
idea.
is fun as well. Sip and
Yeah,
paint,
that's-
paint and sip.
Do you know what I like when it gets warmer? Going to Primrose Hill and just sitting and watching the sunset. I think that's
With
so
a
nice. Just
pizza.
making the most out of making the most out of being in London.
I think like for a first date, sometimes to like break the nerves, it's fun to do an activity.
Yeah.
I think like literally all I think of is like take me out. Was it Take Me Out? No, what was it?
Tonight, Paddy.
Yeah, it was Take Me Out.
like it,
Oh, yeah.
But do you remember they would have to sometimes they would always do an activity
Yeah,
followed
yeah,
by
yeah.
the date. And I was like, this
God,
is where
bring
it's
back
at.
that show.
Isn't it
honestly.
so
Oh my
good?
God.
What was it?
All
I'm
the time.
John. I'm from Bolton.
And
and
I need to repeat it like John from Bolton. Everybody.
No, but it's
I
so sad
love
when they
it.
all click the no.
But
and then
the man would just walk out the lift and everyone would turn
Yeah,
up.
I know.
The
Bing,
poor
bing,
man
bing,
has
bing,
just come out the lift. So sad, but an
So
activity.
good. And you'd be like, it's from Kent. I'd be like, I live in Kent.
But that's when he'd be like, I'm from Kent. Boom, boom, boom. Like everyone's gone. It's like the
and
poor
then they
man.
like say that their profession when
Yeah,
they also
yeah.
I'm a
Did you see
stripper.
Love Island have just done their teaser for summer?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it My Jammer
I
again?
think in the next few weeks. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Isn't
ready
it like
for
first
that.
of June? So I'm so ready
Oh,
for summer
I
Love
agree.
Island.
It's such a nice thing that we just like all bond over.
I
it.
know.
really
it was
enjoy
actually good the last season.
It
Yeah,
was the
they've
All
been
Stars.
great.
I
They
just
did pull
don't
out
think
the
I'll
All
ever
Stars.
I'll ever stop watching.
We knew him at uni, Kai. Genuinely the nicest person. Him and Sanam
they just got
engaged.
married.
I thought they were
Engaged.
Venice. I
I
saw
did.
the photos.
I thought they were.
Is it Cambridge?
Go on, Cambridge.
I thought it
like
was
Venice.
as well. And I was like,
Cambridge.
wow, how like she must have known. Like
Yeah.
you've gone to. She had no idea.
That's a lovely first date.
That's
painting.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that is actually.
Oh,
so
actually, I
true.
didn't know first date.
That's a bit much.
But then if the guy like punts, maybe.
I think if you make it really jokey though, you're like, oh,
But
go on, then.
first
Like,
date, you
try
got
it.
a lot. That's
True.
a big risk.
that is a big one. Imagine if you
Bowling?
fell in.
I like a bit of bowling.
Every time I go bowling, I break
You
my
I'm
bowling,
very
I would pay to see.
Are you joking?
that.
I'm so good.
Really?
I'm so.
You don't do
out
the
of all-
sides up?
I'm It's big balls. This is what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, you said that last time.
You said
yeah,
you're good
fair.
with big
You've said that a
balls.
few times. But does
genuinely-
bowling not just remind you of like school parties? That reminds me
Yes.
of like school parties.
I get very
you know what?
competitive.
I'd always be like going down the A14, which is our local dual carriageway, and I'd go, "Mum, I've still got the shoes on." she'd go,
clown
she'd be like, "Oh,
shoes.
for fuck's sake," and then turn around.
I used to love
They
that.
like
Oh my
slide on
God.
those. They were like clown shoes.
Yeah, they were.
I did go on a date and they were like, you need to put the shoes on. I was like,
Oh,
I'm sorry, but
God.
literally every
Yeah.
single
All
pair
those
of
little-
trainers at the moment, they're like the Nike Cortez, or they look
Literally,
like bowling
they are
shoes.
like that.
Bring it back,
Because
bowling
that was
shoes.
an era. That was
the
an
Velcro.
era.
I want Velcro
Yeah,
shoes to
I
make
love
a comeback.
Velcro
I
shoes.
love
Agreed,
Velcro.
agreed.
So easy to put on. I love
So many
Velcro.
first date ideas.
My God. Right, well, before we
Get
wrap
back down
up,
to class.
we've not gone through our outfits. Actually, Bronte, you have.
Oh, yeah,
but
I have.
Saroop, do you want to chat
Yeah,
through?
so my shoes I think are next or Pull and Bear. These are called DJs and they have a coordinating shirt as well. But one of my friends has launched a brand called Lone Star Daughters and they just do loads of really cool DJs. We love a set in the office actually. We love a
love a
matching
set.
set. So this is from a brand called La Granny. And the denim is actually thrifted. It's from a charity shop.
Lovely.
Love it.
What are you wearing?
I've got a denim jacket on, and actually the sleeves can come off. It's
nice.
from Lagam, which is like
Very
a Copenhagen
cool.
Scandi brand. These are cotton on, and then I've just got some little kitten heels from Zara.
She said
She got the
grown.
toes
She said
out.
mature.
Santa, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing my favourite denim shirt from H&M. It's an oldie, but it's very good. And I think they do have it again this
I
season.
think so, yeah.
hopefully. These are my Align jeans. Absolutely love them for denim. ASOS loafers and Uniqlo socks, if anyone cared.
Gorgeous.
Well, it's been lovely to catch up, hasn't it?
Very nice catch up.
Lovely. Thank you for having me.
The
Thanks,
set is
girls.
also having a rebrand.
Yes, this actually
Exciting.
this is the last.
No.
Yeah.
Last.
Very excited.
And we're
about
talking
this.
complete
Oh.
complete refresh.
Gosh,
So
I've seen all the stages of this podcast.
I know.
I've saw it at the Prince. I've seen it. I can't
old
wait.
office,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Thrilling.
next time you're back,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
So
I'll leave it a surprise. Don't give me any
Exactly.
clues.
But
on.
for the people listening and watching, give us a little time because there might be 1 or 2 episodes that might be elsewhere.
so
or-
bear with us, but
Yeah,
we'll
bear with
still
us.
sound the same.
Making it up.
Exactly.
That's so fun.
But back soon in the new fresh set.
Love that. Very exciting.
Bye. Bye.